email CINOLLC@hotmail.com. Again, CINOLLC@hotmail.com for more details. What's up, y'all? This your man Corey Williams, man, checking in for another fire episode of Convo with Sino, man. So look, episode number 11, guys. I'm telling you, hey, when I thought of this, I'm like Biggie right now. You know, it was all a dream. So, but hey, man, we manifest things and things happen, and God kind of aligns people and puts people in the right place for you to make things happen, man. And so I'm super excited about today's guest. And if you just getting on, hey, I'm gonna stall for a minute because you don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss this one. So look, like, tag, share, whatever you need to do. But get some people on. You don't want to miss this episode because this is a very unique episode. And my guest today, and just let me back up because Convo with Sino was, as you've seen in the intro. Look, we want to bring on people that have success stories, people that have overcame, people that started from scratch and now have built empires. People who, hey, I don't care if you survived a shark attack and you made it, and you still, got a good attitude, whatever the case may be. We're looking for those type of people, and those are the type of people I want to bring to you. People that you probably, in the back of your mind, probably want to ask that question like, man, how did that person get on? Or how did that person get it? Because a lot of times we see just the testimony, but not knowing that people went through the test. Or we see the success, but we don't hear, the struggles that a person had to go through. And so that's what this show is designed for. And that's the type of guests that we bring into you. So, stay tuned, man. Plug into the podcast, the lives. We on, all streaming platforms. But today's guest, I personally know this gentleman. We go way back to the, to the 90s, and met this brother. He was, always kind of admired his style, his work ethic. And, he was just a smooth guy, man. And he ran with a group of guys that were, back in the day that were really, really in that entertainment business. And so, and we're going to get into his story today. But really, what really made me reach out to him is that, some people are destined for greatness or destined for success. And so when I seen this brother on TV, right, on one of my favorite TV shows, and if y'all like me growing up in the 90s, in the early 2000s, when I came home from school, got done with my homework or whatever, my mama and my grandmama, aunties, they was watching game shows. You got home early from The Price is Right to the Wheel of Fortune to all those game shows, man. And that's kind of what we grew up on. And when I see, and even to this day, I still am a fan of certain game shows, even the Family Feud. I mean, so these things are like staples in households. And so I was online on TV, and I happened to see a guy I know look familiar, and I'm like, I'm on my favorite game show, Wheel of Fortune, and I tune in, and I'm like, man, this dude look familiar. And come to find out, it's my man, guy I went to school with, my man Paschal Miller from Gary, Indiana, aka P. Dot. Again, always been in the entertainment business. We're gonna get into a story today, but y'all, we're gonna find out first of all a little bit about P. Dot, and what he's been doing. We're gonna find out how he got on the Wheel of Fortune, because I know that was a question for him. Like, man, how the heck you get on the Wheel of Fortune? And not just didn't get on and look stupid, but he got on and represented. Won that bag, right? He walked away with the bag. So we're gonna find out how he was able to overcome the bag, and then we're gonna get into the rap game and find out a little bit about his entertainment career and what he has coming up next. in entertainment. So, hey, I ain't gonna belabor the moment. Let's bring on my guest. My homie, my one of my partners. From Gary, Indiana. My man Paschal Miller, aka P. Dot. What's up, bro?
What's happening with you, my man? What's going on, bro?
What's up, King? How you feel?
Man, I can't complain, man. I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed,
That's
brother.
what's up. That's what's up, man.
I'm blessed, man. So,
Thanks for
man,
having me on too, man. I appreciate that.
man, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. I mean, hey, they say cream rise to the top, man. So
For
you
sure.
hey, you made it to the top, man. You hanging out with Pat Sajak and they giving you that bag, man. So let's get right into it, man.
All right.
Tell us, let's introduce yourself, man, and maybe your name, background, what you've been doing, man. What's who is P. Dot, man? Who is Paschal Miller?
Man, that's a good question, actually. Because Paschal Miller is actually, man, it's compound of a lot of different elements. You know what I'm saying? You got Paschal Miller. That was who was on Wheel of Fortune. Paschal was on Wheel of Fortune.
Gotcha.
P. Dot, the one with the bars, with the music. You know what I'm saying? Some of my family affectionately call me Pat. So my close ones, if you hear somebody say Pat, they talk about me. So it's a lot of elements, man. I grew up, born and raised in Gary, Indiana. Went to a few different high schools. I went to Horseman. That's where I went to school with you.
That's where I know you from, Horseman. Okay.
I went to Andrean for a little bit, but I ended up graduating from Roosevelt.
Okay. So you go to all the class. You go to everybody's class
Man,
reunion.
I just make one little round robin, man. I hit all of them, bro. Now I haven't hit Andrean yet, though, man. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely hit Horseman. Horseman, I'm there every year.
Yeah, yeah. Now you had a crew, man. No, when I think of P. Dot, man, I think about you and your crew, man, because it was a group of you guys, man, that always like hung together, man. Tell me about this infamous crew, man, that you used to roll with, man. We're gonna talk about it later, but shout out to your crew, man, real quick, man, because I used to always see you with these guys.
For sure, man. For sure. Major shout out, man, to the crew, man. It was the crew was named Showtime Posse. Break that down, STP. We was Gary renowned, man. You know what I mean? And Showtime, man, those brothers helped mold me into who I am today in every aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just that friendship and camaraderie and it's still alive to this day. You know what I'm saying? So Showtime Posse, man, we was pretty much everybody went to Horseman. This was before I transferred to Roosevelt, but even after I transferred to Roosevelt, we was all at Horseman. We used to do the Easter Talent Show every year. We did the Fall Extravaganza at Horseman. Studio 925 that came on the local channel. We
now
did
you
that
know.
with
Now hold on,
Greg.
hold on, because my producer now, Rashad Ezel, who produces our show Convosino.
Okay.
He was the host. He was one of the hosts of 925, man.
Okay, for sure.
925 video show, man. Yeah.
We talking back like 90.
Greg Gray, yeah.
89,
Greg, shout
90,
out to
91.
Greg Gray. Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
For sure.
Yeah,
so man, we was doing our thing. So shout out to Showtime Posse, man. Shout out to Kurt D. Shout out to Theo. Shout out to Tone D. Shout out to DMT. Shout out to Dr. Fresh. Shout out to Rapper Romeo, Big Kev, AC Player. All them cats still alive to this day. Rest in peace to TC, the honorary Showtime member. That's our guardian angel, but all us still alive and well today, man. It's still kicking.
Man, that's sweet, man. It's a blessing, man, that how your crew, just still rocking with you, man. And what I know about you brothers, man, always just good energy. You know what I'm saying? You know how you get around some people and they just got bad energy, man. But even though I didn't know a lot of y'all personally, I never really hung out, but just in passing, man, it's just always was that love, man. And that's why we was able to kind of connect. Even now, man, because I hadn't seen you in a few years. So after school, so what you been doing, man? So from let's just say, the last 10 years, man, what P. Dot been up to?
Man, last 10 years I've been all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying? I just recently moved back to Gary. I was living southern Indiana. I was living in Kokomo, Indiana.
Okay.
I was out there for a minute, and shout out to all my peeps in Kokomo. Shout out to all my peeps in Anderson, Indiana. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Indiana,
All
shout
stomping
out.
grounds. You know, but yeah. So I was out there for about since like 2016.
Okay.
Before then, I was actually working on some music before then, man. I was part of a crew called Moneybags Entertainment, and
Okay.
yeah, we dropped a couple of projects, man.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to be a sponsor on Convo with Sino, we have promotional packages starting as low as $50. We're very excited to help you promote and grow your business. We hope you enjoy working with us to help you increase your bottom line and attract more customers and clients. Email CINOLLC@hotmail.com. Again, CINOLLC@hotmail.com for more details. So you rap, so you a rapper, or what was Showtime? Because I remember you guys just kind of just being in the entertainment, but I didn't know exactly, because back then dancing was the rap. You know what I'm saying?
That was
And
it.
it,
That was what that's what Showtime Posse was known for. We
right.
was
I remember
mainly known
y'all
for our dance.
dancing like hip hop. I mean, the B-boys, the kid and play, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? High top fades.
high top fades.
That's what we was, that's what I remember you guys for, was really dancing. But
Yeah,
so you actually got into rap.
yeah. So
You
what
actually rap.
what it was I was probably the worst dancer out of the whole crew,
Gotcha.
but I
Okay.
was the best rapper out of the crew.
Gotcha.
So they
Gotcha.
put me as the front man. So I was, if you notice, I got old footage, man, and for the upcoming documentary, y'all will see a lot of the old footage, man. I was always up front with the mic. Nobody else had a mic but me.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I
Okay.
was always with the mic. Everybody be in the back, they doing their dance moves, and I join in, you know what I'm saying? But I was the worst dancer, so
All right.
I was the bar
They
man.
they
So
they made you look good, because now that I think about it, I don't remember you doing too much dancing. I remember Kurt, I remember Kurt, man, and all
yeah,
them,
man.
man, doing the dance, man. I don't remember you doing too much dancing, but it was all good. It was all good.
For sure, for
Uh,
sure. Yeah.
so man, so let's get into this Wheel of Fortune story, man, because this was kind of like, I know everybody. I know I ain't the only one that was tripping when they seen you on the Wheel of Fortune.
Everybody was tripping, man. Everybody, man. It's like,
So let's do this. Let's play this clip, man, real quick of you on the Wheel of Fortune. Let's cue up this clip, man, real quick.
all
right, let's see what we get. Well, looks tough to me, but I'm not solving. Phrase is the category. Good player, talk it out. 10 seconds. Good luck.
They owe me a favor.
How'd you do that? Where'd that come from?
Paschal, you're going to need a bigger wallet with $40,000.
The longer I'm here, the more surprised I get. That looked really tough to me, but you did it. Good for you. $73,350. Good job.
The fun never stops.
Bro. I know that never gets old to you. I you got to tell me, like, how you feel seeing that again. I mean, we're gonna tell you. I want you to tell me how it was when you there, but even just you seeing it now, how does that make you feel, though, bro?
Bro, it's kind of like surreal a little bit, when like every time I run into somebody and they play that clip because it's on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like every time I watch it, it's like surreal, bro. Because I remember, I go back to that moment, you know what I'm saying? That moment, it was like that was like one of the most clutchest moments of my life because I didn't know what that was, bro. I had no clue.
Bro, that was a hard puzzle to solve, bro.
Yeah, it was.
It's no way. I'm looking at it now, and I've seen it. Look, here, I've seen it several times, and as I'm looking at it right now, bro, I didn't even know what it was.
Right. Yeah, man. It was one of them. It was one of them, but
even Pat Sajak was like, I don't know. He was bugged out.
Dude, he asked when we went to commercial, he's like, seriously, dude, how did you do that? Like, how did you know that? I'm like, bro, I can't explain this, man. I'm a wordsmith, man. I'm good with words.
You
bro.
a rapper. Hey, that's when the rapper came out in you, bro. I believe that's when that poetic, a poetic justice.
That vocabulary, bro. That vernacular,
bro.
man.
That was, bro. That was amazing, bro. Even as I watch it now, I'm sitting here like, what? I know what it is. I'm sitting here like, what the hell is it?
Yeah, man.
So
they tried to stump your boy, but no go.
man, bro, and I was so proud, man. Just I was just so proud, bro, to see that, man. See you representing. So let me ask you this, man. So how did you get? What was the process like? How did you apply? Did somebody put you on? Like, how did this all even come about? Like,
well, first and foremost, man, I've been watching Wheel of Fortune for over 40 years, so it's like I got so much knowledge on the strategy and the game and the outline of the game and everything. So it was always watched in my household. So I became good at it, man, to the point where like people would shock people like, hey, watch this. So I'm over my niece's house. This was last year. I'm over her house and we just happened to be just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And my sister was in town, so she's over at her daughter's house, so I'm going to see my family, and Wheel of Fortune comes on TV. So as it comes on, my niece tells her girlfriend, like, hey, yo, my uncle, unbelievable at this. He solved them like that. And so a girl like, yeah, whatever. She like, no, you ain't never seen nothing like it. So we watch.
So you were a phenomenon. You were like a local phenomenon on solving them in Wheel of Fortune anyway.
My inner circle, no, man. They know I'm like a brain teaser guy. I'm trivia, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and one of my closest homeboys, Father Time. He was a rapper.
I remember him. Yeah.
We brain teasers, bro. So we like that. So
right.
We watched the show. I solved every puzzle. Her girl like, whoa, that's crazy. So her girl just go online and figure out how do you apply. She told me, I'm gonna record a video of you. She said, say your name, where you from, and why you should be on Wheel of Fortune. So I did that real quick. She submitted it. She said, what's your email address? Boom, 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 boom. Sent it all in. Bro, like 2 weeks later, they was hitting me up. And they said they hit me up for an audition.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does the audition process work? How did that work?
Oh, the audition process was is through Zoom. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it was not in person or nothing like that. So the audition process, man, is you and 2 other people. And you go through toss-ups. Like they'll have a puzzle on the screen, and the first one who says their name gets to answer the puzzle.
Gotcha.
So once you say your name, you got to know what it is. So just it's a puzzle, blank puzzle. Then letters start popping up and blah blah blah.
So did you think this was like a fluke, or did you think this was really gonna happen? Like when you was doing the audition, like even taking the audition, were you still like, I do it, kind of?
That's how I was, man. For real. I actually forgot about the audition, and they sent me that last minute text or last minute email, like the audition is today and blah blah blah. So I'm like, oh man. So I was ready, but you know what I'm saying? I was kind of caught off guard. So as I'm doing it, man, I didn't even turn my Wi-Fi on my phone. So I'm wondering why it's going in and out. I'm like, man, what's going on, bro? So I got kicked out the audition a couple times. I had to log back in. So it was crazy. So at that point, I was like, It was all right. It was still going good. I still got a couple puzzles.
Yeah.
But then they did an individual puzzle where they take each of us by ourselves, give us 16 puzzles with like 4 or 5 letters in each one, and we got to figure out to the best of our ability.
Oh wow. So this is a kind of intense process. I mean, they're not just randomly just because I always thought like where they get these people from, because some of the people seem like they're really slow. I'm just gonna be honest. Some people you look and you be like, you get mad because you like
why did you buy a vowel, man? You ain't have to buy that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or why did you call that? I mean, Wheel of Fortune can piss you off. You know what I'm saying? Watching dumb people. So that's why I'm like, do they just pick 2 good people and then pick a dumb person or something, or like how does that work?
I don't know, man. I don't know how it works. I don't know how they go by randomly picking people. And honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get picked. After the audition, when the producer started talking to me, she talked to me one-on-one, and she was letting me know, like, yeah, you did your thing, bro. Like, I'm impressed. She said, I'm impressed. Okay. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll get a call back.
Right.
And about a month later, I got an email saying you've been selected to be a contestant on the Wheel of Fortune. Within 18 months, you'll appear on the show.
Wow.
And I appeared, and I taped the show a month after that.
A month after. So you got the email. So did you have to? So this is the question I always wanted to know. Like, do they fly? Like when people go on Family Feud and these different shows. Like, do they fly you out, or is it on you to get there, or how does expenses work?
Yeah, they don't take care of expenses, man. You got to take care of your own expenses.
Okay.
So you got to pay for your own airfare, your own room and board. You know what I'm saying? Your hotel fee.
So they pay
your
for
transportation.
I mean,
you got to pay for everything.
Okay. Okay.
But if you don't win, if you don't solve anything, they send you home with $1,000 consolation prize. So
okay, so you get a G ball. Okay.
Right.
No problem. Right. Okay, I take so nervousness. Like did nervousness kick in any, like when you seeing your competition, like when you get there, like is the I remember going to like Jerry Springer back in the day, and you think these studios are like super big. What was the white lady? What was the other lady that was in Chicago? It was Jerry Springer, and then it was,
I know you talking about Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones.
I
go to Jenny Jones studio, and I'm looking like this little bitty tiny. These studios look huge when you get there. So
on TV, it looks so big, dude. Even the wheel. I mean, it's just smaller than what you think it is.
So so that's what I thought. I'm like, is it because it looks humongous on TV.
Yeah,
like that wheel. It's like I see them people, they reaching like, man, spinning that thing. So okay, let me ask you, this is gonna be a dumb question. Is the wheel heavy? Look, because that wheel look heavy sometimes.
It is heavy though. They said it's about 10,000 pounds. So it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? But you can pull it. I mean, it ain't like it's set down in there. But the way you can pull it, you can get a little yank.
You using your body to pull it.
Definitely use your upper body strength, and they give you a chance to practice before we go live.
Okay.
Everybody get a chance to spin the wheel. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna be honest, man. Pat Sajak is really the coolest white dude I've on TV to me. I'm just gonna be he's witty, he's funny, he's like, I've never seen somebody like that sharp. I mean, like Jimmy Kimmel. Like I like Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's good. Conan O'Brien. You know, you got some people that are just naturals, man. That dude, he's very impressive to me, Pat Sajak.
Oh yeah, he got quick wit, man. So he's quick right back with a comeback or a response, and he's prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how some people be wilding out sometimes, and they or forget to do something. He just sharp with it though, man. So
yeah, he's bad, and the man he gets paid a lot of money to do that. He's a mega millionaire. Like he's stupid paid from that.
Stupid.
Yeah, man. And so okay, Vanna White. So how far is are you from like the stage where Vanna White is hitting the letters? Like, is that a long distance or?
It ain't too long. It ain't.
Okay.
It's not really too long, man. It's probably. I don't want to do a mismeasurement, man, but it's like it's kind of compact, so it ain't too far. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you can
Okay.
see you can really see the board real good, and
You
they
can
got a
see it.
TV
Okay.
screen on the side, but you can really see that board really good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So when you when you beat out the other two contestants, what were you thinking after you like? Were you thinking about at home, like because people you think about your family, like, man, is my family gonna be clowning me if I lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you have any pressure on you, like from from like your reputation, like you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I knew before I went out there, man. See, I don't want to sound overconfident, bro.
Nah, man, talk your talk, man.
But I knew when I went out there, like when I first said I was going out there, man, like people in my inner circle was like, "Oh my God, it's over." They were saying that they were like, "Oh, it's over. You finna kill it." So in my mind, I'm like, I gotta really, I can't have a bad day, you
Right.
know, I can't
Yeah.
have a bad day. So I was like, okay. So the more confident I was, man. I'm just boosting up my confidence to the point at when I got there, they told me what show I was taping and who I was going against. I'm sizing up my competition. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because we having breaks and everybody getting water and hair and makeup, and I'm just sizing up the competition. I'm like, all right. I'm finna kill. And
That's
then when I
that
walked
GI
in
in
that
you. That's
morning,
that GI in you, man.
man, when I walked in that morning and I had my little name tag on me, the producer was like, Paschal. She like, and she called another one. She like, he kicked butt in the audition. This dude. I'm like, they was like still talking about it.
Oh,
I'm
they
like,
was
okay.
they was gassing you up, huh?
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, because I started thinking, man, most of the people that snap off, they put in the middle. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Most of the people, not all the time, but I don't know, man.
So they
It
put
seemed
you.
like
So you in the middle.
I was in the middle, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But dude, that's like from the first when they said action, I was zoned in, bro. I was on a mission, bro. I was on a
Yeah.
mission.
So is it really taped in that 30-minute segment, or was it like cut? Like it really goes that quick?
It does go that quick, man. That's why they let us practice. They let us practice. It's a fake Pat Sajak there and everything, man. So they let us practice first to see how fast the game goes. So everybody actually plays a full time. You know what I'm saying? They call it the most exciting 20 minutes of your life.
Okay.
So it's 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And they add their commercials and all they with the vacations and all that stuff. They talk
Gotcha.
about their advertisements. But yeah, it's like 20 minutes. So that's all it
Okay.
was, man.
So did you win a vacation on that show?
I did, man. I won a trip to St. Lucia.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you just came in and got the bag, man.
Yeah, man.
Have you
Hey,
been on the trip yet or no?
no, I haven't taken it yet, man, but I already booked it though, so I'll be going soon, man. I'm gonna wait till it get a little chilly out here.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
That's cool, man. So you won the trip? Because I think I missed the whole show. I think I caught like the end.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, man. So you won the trip. So your total winnings were like 73,000.
Yeah, 73 something. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Man,
It was
man.
it was it was surreal, man. But everybody asked me, man, like, you wasn't nervous, man. Like you I'm like, first of all, I didn't want to mess up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know what I'm capable of doing. Everybody that know me know what I'm capable of doing. And as far as nerves, I'm like, man, I've been performing in front of crowds since I was
Yeah.
12 years old.
Yeah.
I did the Regal Theater in Chicago when I was 15 or 16 years old. Man, it was like 4,000 people in that crowd, bro.
Yeah.
So I learned back then how to block out the crowd
Right.
and just
Man.
focus on whatever you're doing. So I didn't even see the crowd, man. I'm looking at the puzzle. I'm just looking. I didn't take my eye off the board, man. I didn't even look at the wheel, what I spun. I just looked at the board, bro. Because usually, if I look at it, if I know the subject, the subject of whatever the puzzle is, and I see the words and how they blocked up. It's 4 blocks right here, 3 blocks right there. Da, da, da. I know that's and I know that's the. You know what I'm saying? So I start figuring out before letters even come involved. So by the time it lands on me, I'm like, all right. So you notice, man. I mean, once I got control of the wheel, I usually kept it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On that show. Yeah.
Right. Man, you owe me a favor, man. I think I had that tattooed on my. Hey, man, everybody see me. I mean, man, you owe me a favor.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the phrase, man. That's the
That's the
phrase,
phrase
that
that
dude.
pays, literally.
I think they do. I think for all the stripes I put in, man.
Come on, man.
For all the stripes I put in, all the grinding I did, America owes me a favor, man.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
to him. Talk to him.
Hey,
man. Well, look, man. You got me. Hey, man. I'm about to watch some Wheel of Fortune tonight, man. But
for
look,
sure, man.
so look, what we gonna do? We gonna pay some bills, give a shout out to our sponsors. Then we gonna get into the rap game and talk about what you got coming up, man. You know,
sure.
in the documentary, rap game. You know, kind of go down memory lane a little bit, and we're gonna talk about the past, present, and the future, man. So let's pay some bills real quick.
Bet.
Go to CinoLLC.com. Again, www.CinoLLC.com and click legal services to sign up. Credit repair, 24/8 credit solutions. Get a fresh start. Clean up your credit report and increase your credit score. All right. Mic check. We back. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go. So look, now we about to get into the rap game, man. This is my segment that we talk about, you know, kind of that genre of music, man, that really drop bars to, you know, kind of help inspire, man. When you think about hip hop, you know, it started off with, you know, hip hop, hip, you know, but then it got into the consciousness, man, from the, you know, getting real deep, man, and talking about you know, social issues, and then it kind of transferred into, you know, the Big Papas and, you know, the popping bottles. Then of course we went through the gangster rap phase and the Tupac, you know. So and now, you know, I don't know, I don't know what to really call it now, but you know, as long as you stay true to it, man, that's what matters. And so yeah, let's talk about the rap game, man, and get into you know, some things that you got going on, man. So what I want to do real quick before I ask you who your, you know, kind of who inspires you, or what's, you know, your one of your favorite bars that maybe some you was listening to before you got on the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
you know, but let's throw up some of these pictures, man, so we can see what so tell us about this, man. Now who is these guys, man? Who is these brothers, man?
Man, that's early stages of Showtime Posse, and that ain't even the whole crew right there either. That was taken in my living room, man. That was probably back like 1990. But starting from the top left to the right, we got Big Kev, Tony D holding the trophy, Charleston, Theo. Right down under Theo, that's me. In the middle, that's Kurt D. And on the bottom left, that's my man Jerry. He was our DJ, man. He was 12 years old too. He was cold DJ, bro. He was dope.
Now I want to know, man, what were y'all getting? Are those some Tom Alaska outfits, man? You know Tom Alaska.
That's what they was, man. It was Stacey Adams specials, man. You know what they was.
Hey, man, Tom Alaska had them joints, man, for real.
You buy the shoes, you get the socks free, bro. You know what it is.
Come on now. Now, what about this one, man? Now, I remember this one definitely. I remember this photo shoot, man. This was an album cover or something, right?
Yeah, that was some of the artwork we did for the album cover. I think it was on the it was actually on the disc, actually. But yeah, that's the Stuntman crew right there. That's Stuntman, man. Yep, Big Los Incredible, me, Captain Hook, Lex, Royce, Papa Sean, and my man Kurt D laying on the ground underneath the plane. Crash Duty, man. Came out in 1998.
1998, man. So you talk about hip hop, man, the rap game. And I believe I had that CD, man. So that's you. And who is that brother, man?
Me and Short Dog, man. Me and Short Dog.
Okay.
Me and Warren G right there.
Warren G, okay.
40 Fonzarelli.
All right, E40. So yeah, so it just makes sense, man, that you know that how you not really being under pressure. Because I'm gonna be honest, man. I mean, people think I'm a extrovert, but I'm really an introvert, man.
Right.
I'll probably be nervous. I'm telling you, man. I think everything will be going through my mind on something like that, man. But I can see why, you was able to keep your composure, man, and get that done just based on your history, man, and as far as being in the entertainment business. So,
Yeah.
so what do you got going on now? So what's the new latest project, man? What's going on?
Man, right now, man, my main focus is on this documentary. I'm doing an actual documentary on Showtime Posse, man. This
Okay.
is like 34 years, almost 35 years of friendship, camaraderie, man. I mean, like I said, these brothers helped raise me. I helped raise them. So this documentary shows everything. It shows the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. The pain, where we came from. Like we just recently learning that some of the things that people were dealing with, we had no idea because it
Yeah.
didn't show on stage. You know what I'm saying? Once it came to
Right.
Showtime, it was Showtime.
Right.
So we're working on that right now. I'm trying to put
Because
together a little.
I'm looking at, like, even the album cover back then with you guys on the plane on the private jet. Man, y'all was kind of ahead of your time, really, man. I mean,
Definitely.
y'all were doing things that people are really still or doing today, or just now doing today. When I look at that picture, because that can be really relevant. I'm picturing that. It's kind of fuzzy picture because it was 98, but
Right.
I mean, you clean that up, clear it up, man. That could be a recent photo, because that's what people are doing right now.
Yeah, man. We was way ahead of our time, man. You got to think about it, man. Like I said, that was Stuntman. I started with Showtime, graduated to Stuntman, and I mean, I've been
Stuntman almost had. I think, didn't you guys have a deal, a record deal?
We had a deal with out of a label called Undeniable Entertainment. It was ran by Frank Thomas, the baseball player, man.
Right.
So yeah, but things didn't go through like they were supposed to, man. This industry it can be shady at times, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I definitely know.
But Stuntman, man, that was like that was the graduation from Showtime. Me and Kurt D actually from Showtime, we was in Stuntman, and dude, it's like I pay homage to all the Gary pioneers, man. As far as the Gary rap pioneers,
yeah,
they need to do a documentary on that too, man. Because I go back as far as the 1.5 posse with Buck P, the La Boys, the Lover Boys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rock, Big Rock, Mr. Lex. He was in the La Boys,
the
Sugar Ray, La Boys.
Yeah.
Marlon Underwood, ML Underwood. He was down with the Lover Boys, man. So I mean, we go way back, bro. I mean,
Gary got a lot of talent, man. Gary Indiana. Shout out to Gary Indiana, man, for breeding some of the best, man. From I mean, of course, the king, Michael Jackson. I mean, and just so many more, man. That we don't really, Freddie Gibbs.
Another one. Bro,
I mean, Gibbs has really, man, surpassed, I think, all expectations.
All expectations, man.
I think people doubted him, but he stayed consistent, man. He stayed working. He's still working. So, man, shout out to Freddie Gibbs, man.
Shout out Gibbs. I like the way he stayed resilient through all the hate and through all the snakes, and this cat stayed so resilient, man. He kept his eye on the prize, man. I've been watching him since Full Metal Jacket. He gave me his first. No, I bought it. You know what I'm saying? We was in South Shore Studios, and I bought it. I'm like, I just started rapping not too long ago, but I'm like, boom. And bro, I've been watching the cat ever since, man. So major props to him, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Putting Gary
and I like, and his thing I like about hip hop, like a Freddie Gibbs, even though he's maybe like kind of our age, but he still stays relevant, and he was able to continue to regenerate his image and recreate it and reinvent over the years, and still be true to himself.
Yeah, what he did, he recreated himself, but what he already had, he had a core cult audience already.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He had a cult following already, man. Underground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about this was before the Jeezy and after the Jeezy, man. He kept his core audience, and what he did, everybody else just caught on. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Cause he's still, man. I seen him on I think it was on Jimmy Kimmel a couple months ago. Man, just I mean,
Bro,
represent him. It had the live band, the orchestra playing. I mean, that was a wonderful, man, performance, man. And I was like really
sure,
just
man.
proud, man, to be from Gary and to represent, man, Gary, Indiana, man. So
For sure,
man,
man.
shout out to everybody, man, from Gary, man, the hometown, doing their thing, man, in the entertainment period, man. New
For
mayor, we got a brand new mayor, Eddie Milton, man. Shout out to Milton.
Shout out to my man Eddie Milton, man.
Yeah, man. Big Lex, Mud Dog, Mud and Jeff. Can't forget about them.
Oh, for sure. Thugged Out. I'm a Thugged Out
Thugged Out.
fan.
Definitely, man. So
yes, sir.
yeah, shout out to these people, man. So hey, let's premiere. Let's get ready to premiere, man. Let's your documentary, man, preview. And then we'll find out where we could get it at, man. So why don't you go ahead and introduce it, man?
All right, okay.
The world premiere.
For
right
sure,
here
man.
on Convo with Cino.
This gonna be a world premiere. This trailer coming up. It's the Showtime Posse STP documentary, man. It's gonna be coming out. We were looking for 2023, but it's just so many guys and so much information, man, to try to compact. You don't want to leave no stones unturned, so we're looking probably early 2024.
All right.
The story of Showtime Posse is more than your typical music group documentary. It is a story of brotherhood, friendship, loyalty, and family. It is also the story of a group of young men who came together with music being their focal point. Growing up in Gary, Indiana, surrounded by gangs, drugs, and crime, and somehow managing to make it out.
It's like the more successful STP became, the more group members we would lose. It's crazy.
We didn't reach the success, STP didn't reach the success that we would have all liked. Where we thought we was going, say 1991 when we won the Eastern Talent Show. At that point, you couldn't tell us shit.
Feel or what I feel, because it's times that I'm pretty sure that people hearing this, you might be the only one and nobody else see it, but you're not stupid. You know what you feel and you know what you see.
Showtime Posse in the building. What up, Showtime? Let's
go. Like, to me, STP was more than a group, man. It was like a culture, a form of structure for all of us, man. That still stands to this day.
There you have it. There you have it, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a man.
It's gonna be a lot to uncover in that, man. It's gonna be
dope,
a must watch for sure, man. It's gonna be a must watch for
man.
Sure.
That's gonna be, man, bro. And that brings back so many memories, man, of some of the guys. I know. I remember. I was a little guy back then. You know, so I was just laying low, man, watching, man. But man, that was awesome, bro, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Coming soon, man.
Yeah, man. And I see Dope Living. That's Greg Gray, right?
Yeah, shout out to Greg Gray, man.
Yeah, shout out to Greg Gray, man. I just did his show. I did an interview with him a couple weeks ago, man.
Okay.
So shout out to Greg Gray, the team, man, the whole 925 posse, Rashad Ezel, definitely, man.
I reached out to Greg like 2 years ago with this idea because I was watching the
Kanye.
I was watching Kanye too, but But I was watching the old 925 footage of us. And
Okay.
Greg actually interviewed us.
Gotcha.
He was like, yo, what's your names? Blah, 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 blah. He's like, all right, Showtime Posse. Now tell me, how do you all get started? And you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know. So I reached out to him because, you know, I still stayed in contact with Greg. Greg's still my man. So I reached out to him. I was like, what do you think about, man? I got an idea, man, and I want to work on it. So we brainstormed back then, and then we just started working on it actually, officially, I'm going to say the end of 2022.
Okay.
So yeah, but it's in production right now, man. We filming, we just getting footage,
Trailer's
and
hot,
we
bro.
getting old footage together, and we actually recording new footage today. So it's a long editing process, but yeah, we getting it done though, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Well, hey, bro, man, this has been, man. You done took me down memory lane. You done took
Yes,
me to
sir.
Wheel of Fortune. You done took me back in the days and GI, man. You done took me around the world, man. It's been
man. Hey,
it's been a dope interview, man. I
appreciate you having me, man. It's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot to unpack. You asked the first question you asked was, who was Paschal Miller, man? I mean, dude. I trip my kids out because I got stories for days. I got stories from when I was in the Army. I got stories when I was on stage. I got stories when I was on this tour. I got stories for days. So like my sons would just sit up there and be like, man, tell me a story, Pops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing, man, to be able to share that, you know, with your kids, man, and for them to see you, man, just never stopping, you know what I'm saying? That resilience, man, and that never quit attitude, man. So yeah, brother. Well, I think we answered the question. I don't know if you want to share any who your favorite artist was, or any bars that get, you know, that kind of motivates you, but
I mean, we was talking. It was funny about it. We was talking about this the other night, man. We was talking about like top 5. Actually, Jamie McGrone. You know, this is why I'm here.
Yeah.
And me and him getting on, and I said, man, well, my top 5 is gonna be way different from anybody's top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know,
run it. Go on, run it.
I mean, okay, I gotta give love to what inspired me. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. That's what we talking about. Come on.
Rakim.
Oh, gotcha.
Big Daddy Kane.
Come on, man. You talking, bro.
Where I get him? Scarface.
Come on.
See, Scarface ain't in a lot of cats' top 5. He's in mine.
Gotcha.
I gotta keep it 100. Eminem.
Okay.
One of the best I ever heard wordsmith wise. Like,
yeah, okay.
He done said too many bars. I said, man, I should have thought of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And far as to wrap up my top 5, I'm gonna go ahead and say Hove, man.
Okay.
I respect,
bro.
I respect how he hustled the rap game. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Hey, look. Hey, man, you got a solid. Hey, you got a solid hand.
You know what I mean?
That's a solid hand, bro.
That ain't even no possibles right there, man.
That's a solid hand, bro.
For sure.
That's a dream team, bro.
But I got so many honorable mentions, man. Like I was so influenced by rap, man. I mean, I named some cats you probably ain't even heard that kind of like influenced me a little bit, like Smooth the Hustler, man.
I remember Smooth, yeah.
Big influence. Of course, Redman, big influence. You know what I mean? Ice Cube. You know, so I'm all around the board. DMX, a lot of influences, a lot of respect. Even as I was in that business, and I looked at them not only as a fan, but I also looked at them as like I'm one of their peers, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No doubt, man. No doubt.
Yep.
Man, bro.
Man. I appreciate it, man. This was fun, bro. This was good.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Any last shout outs, man, before we end?
I'm gonna just shout out to the whole city of Gary, man. Shout out to the to my ladies over there at Sojourner Truth House, man, making it happen. Shout out to my girl Shannon, she in the other room somewhere. Shout out to my shorties, my kids, all of them, all my babies. Man, just shout out to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Cino. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
Man, for sure, bro.
For sure.
It's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure, man. So
hey,
I
and
like
also for this documentary, man, I'm looking for artists who want to. I'm trying to put a soundtrack together for the documentary, and it's all about Gary. So I would actually prefer all Gary artists, man. So hey, anybody want to reach out? You know what I'm saying? You can reach me on IG, Paschal Miller 74. You can reach me on Messenger, man, Paschal Miller. So you know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm looking for producers, rappers, everything, man.
Okay, and I'm gonna throw that out there too, man. So you know, if I hear of anything, if I got any ideas or anybody that I may want to connect you with, man, I got you definitely.
For sure,
man.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, man. Well, look, we about to wrap up episode 11, Convo with Sino, featuring my man Paschal Miller, aka P. Dot. Of Showtime Posse STP in the building. It's been another 5 episode Convo with Sino. Stay tuned, y'all.